Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. It is Friday afternoon, always an exciting time at Gulfstream Park. We have the Beat the Expert Acacia who is up and just great racing. Let's check out the track and weather conditions and then turn it over to track announcer Pete Aiello.
Racing at Gulfstream. From the outside, Optimistic Valor gets the first call. Long Shot Ascended moves to him. Down at the inside, that's He Ain't No Saint, who's an early third. Double David is between horses. Length and a half in front of the newcomer Lord Theo, who's down toward the rail. Colton's the Admiral's in the two-path. Bastien LeBron is three wide. Fighting the rating is Dual Fuel, and Star Deputy is last. Around the first turn they go with Ascended and Marcos Meneses on top, a length and a quarter. Optimistic Valor on the outside is second. Alvarado has He Ain't No Saint pocketed up third. It's a length and a half to Double David, who races in the blue blinkers, while fourth, followed by Lord Theo, who's inside of Bastien LeBron. Length and a half to Colton's the Admiral, then Star Deputy, and Dual Fuel is last. 24 and 3 for the opening quarter, less than 5 furlongs to race. Ascended leads 3 parts of length. Optimistic Valor on the outside, creeping a bit closer second. He Ain't No Saint third. Up to fourth, Double David. He's now 2.5 better than Bastien LeBron. At the rail and Lord Theo. Then it's Colton the Admiral and Star Deputy, and Dual Fuel remains last. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Less than 3 furlongs to go. Optimistic Valor up to put a neck in front. Ascended tries to cling to him. Double David and He Ain't No Saint lurking behind the leader. 2 back to Bastien LeBron, then Lord Theo and Dual Fuel with a quarter of a mile left to get. 3 quarters, 1:13 and 2. They turn for home. Optimistic Valor still has the lead. Double David to the attack second. He Ain't No Saint alters for racetrack with 1/8 of a mile to go. With the advantage, Optimistic Valor, he's got a kick, and he's 2 on top. He Ain't No Saint is second. Colton's the Admiral third. Optimistic Valor and Jaramillo to win it by a length and a half. He Ain't No Saint was second. Colton's the Admiral third. Double David was fourth in 1:37 and 3. And they're off. Level beginning. Soon after the start, it was Awesome Beach, who was ridden hard for an advantage. Driving through at the rail, Top Boss will race with him. Berhanu comes away in early third. From between horses, Junior Speed, Foster Hope is along the rail, and GG Conquest is last of all as they race to the half-mile point. It's Top Boss on the inside, Awesome Beach on the outside, their heads apart. 3 wide, Berhanu is now third. Paco Lopez riding Foster Hope awfully hard early. He's fourth at the inside. Followed fifth by Junior Speed, and GG Conquest is last. Around the far turn they go. The opening quarter was rock solid, 22 seconds flat, less than 3 furlongs to run. Top Boss loses the lead to Awesome Beach. 3 wide in Berhanu. 3 back to Junior Speed, then Foster Hope and GG Conquest, and there's a quarter of a mile left to get. Awesome Beach has a narrow lead. Berhanu turning up the heat, but not by yet. Back to third, Top Boss, then on the outside to GG Conquest, as Awesome Beach has something in the tank here. Less than 1/8 of a mile to go now with Awesome Beach well clear. Awesome Beach by 5. Down the center of the racetrack, GG Conquest is closing ground, but time has run out. Nobody's reaching Awesome Beach. Awesome Beach goes 2 for his last 2, and he goes gate to wire at 9-2. GG Conquest was up for second. At the rail, it's Top Boss third, then Junior Speed in 1:11 and 2. Last in, first out. Gunman gets the first call, challenged by Maker of an Empire, who moves through at the inside. Fear the Deer is away third. The gray light cruiser moves up on the outside, and then it's back to Mr. Matuszczyk. The two at the back are Alonzo Mosley and High Tide. In the run around the first turn, Luis Saez and Maker of an Empire come away with a half a length advantage. Gunman on the outside is second. Light Cruiser takes a trail third. Two back to Mr. Matuszczyk, who's now racing from fourth. Then Fear the Deer and Alonzo Mosley. Held at the back is High Tide. He's seventh and about 5 or 6 lengths behind through the opening quarter of 23 and 3. Into the backstretch they go. Maker of an Empire has the lead, pushed along every yard by Gunman on the outside second. Third is Light Cruiser, not asked for any run yet, followed fourth by Mr. Matuszczyk, who's 2 in front of Alonzo Mosley. At the back are Fear the Deer and High Tide. 47 and 2 for the opening half mile. There's half a mile left to race. Maker of an Empire leads by half a length. Gunman on the outside is second. Alvarado has Light Cruiser ready to go when he needs to. He's now third at the inside. Followed fourth by Mr. Matuszczyk, getting started Alonzo Mosley. Fear the Deer and High Tide remain at the back as they round the far turn. Gunman's up within a neck of Maker of an Empire. Mr. Matuszczyk, 3 wide and charging. Light Cruiser needs a way out. Alonzo Mosley is next, then High Tide and Fear the Deer. 3/4, 111 and 1. They're at the top of the stretch. 3 wide. Mr. Matuszczyk has powered forward to take the lead. Maker of an Empire tries to kick with him. These two have kicked on. Back to third. Gunman down the center. High Tide. Here's High Tide. Under confident Gaffleone handling, he runs by them all. High Tide going away. Light Cruiser second. Maker of an Empire third. Then Alonzo Mosley and Mr. Matuszczyk in 141 and 1. And they're off. Last in, first out, Florado fires forward to the lead. From the inside, Trini Sunshine away in second, and Nombre splits horses to take third. Water Wizard is in early fourth, followed by Business in Dubai and Trini Girls. At the rail and Senorita Salsa, the early trailer is Maricopa. Down the backstretch they go with all the money on. Florado 1-5 and on top by a length and a half. Nombre together with Trini Sunshine second and third, working 5 ahead of Water Wizard, who's now fourth. Up to the inside and Senorita Salsa, 3 wide Trini Girls. At the back are Maricopa and Business in Dubai. 22 and 4 for the opening quarter as they leave the backstretch and move around the far turn. Florado, the heavy hitter, leads by 2.5 with 5/16 to run. Nombre on the outside tries to make some ground second toward the rail. Trini Sunshine third. Water Wizard is a long way behind, but she's launching her bid now. She's into fourth. 3 better than Maricopa, then Trini Girls, and there's a 1/4 mile remaining. 45 and 1 for the opening half mile. Florado still has a sizable advantage, and she leads by 4 with now 3/16 to run. Trini Sunshine toward the rail is second. Nombre is third. Water Wizard and Maricopa are next. But inside the final 16th, today's the day for Florado. Florado is second to none. She'll win by as much as she wants. It's going to be a good battle here for second, and it's going to go very close indeed. Too close to call, in fact, between Water Wizard and Maricopa. Trini Sunshine was fourth, and fifth was Trini Girls in 1/18 left. And they're off. Level beginning. Dreaming of Seville from the rail has a touch of speed. Moving up as leading factor. Call Bros and Break Beat won't be far away. On the far outside, Poppy's Boys looking to angle over. Shining Through is next. Well settled at this stage. In the early trailer is Yachty. By the finish line for the first time, and Call Bros and Irad Ortiz Jr. with a narrow advantage. They can't get to the rail, though. That's held down by leading factor. Moving to the rail, went shining through. He's now into a joint third as break beats in the two-path. Out wide on the course and Poppy's Boys, 2 in front of Dreamin' of Seville. And unhurried at this stage is Yachty, last of the 7. The opening quarter complete in 24 and 3. Less than 6 furlongs to run as they straighten out for the run up the backstretch. Call Bros and Irad Ortiz Jr. lead by a length. On the outside, Breakbeat is now second. Leading Factor is at the rail third. Wide on the course and Poppy's Boys. Shining Through's had a good run of it. He's only about 3 lengths off the lead. At the rail, Dreamin' of Seville second last. The trailer is Yachty and the leader is Call Bros. 49 seconds for the opening half mile. Call Bros by a length and a quarter. Breakbeat now hustled along a bit to get on terms while second. Shining Through has caught the eye throughout. He's third at the inside. Followed fourth by Shining Through. Outside running Poppy's Boys. Then it's Dreamin' of Seville. Backing away tamely was leading Factor. Yachty has been no factor, and Call Bros is still the target. 3/4, 113 flat. It's Call Bros with Breakbeat on the outside. Shining Through needs a way through. He's dropped toward the inside. He's got room now, and here he comes. 1/8 of a mile to go. Breakbeat now overhauls Call Bros. Shining Through is through at the fence. Final 16th of a mile. Shining Through tries to get Breakbeat. Shining Through has a bobble there, but it's Breakbeat at 3-5 to win it. Breakbeat wins a half a length in the end. Shining Through was second. Call Bros was third. 143 and 1. By 3, by 4, and moving away. And they're up. My Ashley and Mackenzie's Girl, the first 2 out. Goodbye Gabby away in third. An early fourth is Montclair's. And the early trailer is Low Pressure Zone. They speed to the half-mile point with My Ashley now kicking clear to lead by a length and a half. Mackenzie's Girl is back to second. Goodbye Gabby on the outside third. These top 3 have 3 on Montclair's, and she's 2.5 better than Low Pressure Zone, who has to pass them all with half a mile left to race. Into the far turn they go, 22 and 4 for the opening quarter. My Ashley and Tyler Gaffleone in front 3/4 of a length. Mackenzie's Girl tries to stay with her second. Goodbye Gabby is third. Leperoux starts to give some encouragement to Montclair's fourth at the inside. And Zayas has to get going on Low Pressure Zone, last of the 5, with a 1/4 mile left to get. My Ashley to the top of the stretch, leads by 2. Montclair's hitting high gear. She cuts the corner and moves into second. Back to third, Mackenzie's Girl, then Goodbye Gabby as they straighten for the drive. My Ashley now 1/8 of a mile from home and still well clear. Montclair's has rallied to take second. Mackenzie's Girl is third, but My Ashley is first, and she'll remain that way, going gate to wire to start the late pick 5. My Ashley in front. Montclair's was second. Third was Mackenzie's Girl. Low Pressure Zone picked off Goodbye Gabby late for fourth in 111 and 1. And they're off. From the rail, Copper gets the first call, and she'll establish the lead early on from She Fled the Scene and Pearlescent second and third. Kitten's Finest in the red colors is between rivals, driving through at the rail and Strike Magic. Second last is the race favorite What's the Move, and Trish the Dish is at the back of the field as they chase the speed of Copper. Copper has the lead. She has them stacked and packed behind her, with Pearlescent moving wide on the course and up into second. She Fled the Scene in tight between. At the rail, that's Strike Magic, followed by Kitten's Finest and What's the Move. And unhurried at this stage is Trish the Dish, but she's not far away. No more than 4 lengths from first to last as they complete the opening quarter in 24 and 3. Down the backstretch they go with Copper in front. She leads by a neck. Pearlescent is second. Alvarado has Kitten's Finest 3 wide third. Strike Magic is at the rail fourth. She Fled the Scene shuffled back to fifth. What's the Move is in the light blue colors second last, and the trailer remains Trish the Dish with half a mile to the finish. Copper into the far turn on top of half a length. In between horses, Pearlescent is second, 3 wide. Kitten's Finest is now third, 2 back to She Fled the Scene and Strike Magic. Then What's the Move, and no move yet from Trish the Dish with 3.5 furlongs left to run. The opening half mile posted in 49 and 2, and Copper holds inside position and the lead. Pearlescent is right alongside second. Kitten's Finest now third. She Fled the Scene and Strike Magic are next. Then What's the Move, and they're at the top of the stretch. Pearlescent on the outside. Copper toward the rail. Off their back, Strike Magic and She Fled the Scene. Down the center, What's the Move? There's an eighth of a mile to go. Copper on the inside, finding a bit more. Pearlescent is back to second. She Fled the Scene is next. Trish the Dish is rolling, but she's running out of time as Copper is still in front. Copper, gate to wire. Up second is Trish the Dish. Third was Pearlescent. Fourth was She Fled the Scene. Then Kitten's Finest, 143 and 3. And they're off. Great start for Liza Star. She's put right into play here, and she'll lead clearly from Chutzpah, who's away in second. Splitting horses in Bird Map on the far outside, Victory Crusade. We Miss Susie is with her. Lady Arch is toward the rail. And now after a good getaway, Chutzpah finds herself last of all as the leader is Liza Star. Liza Star leads by a length. Extra Effort is the one who moved up into second. 3 better than Bird Map, who's now third. Up to fourth, We Miss Susie. Down at the rail goes Lady Archa. Wide on the course in Victory Crusade. Chutzpah's a long way behind. And Liza Star kicks into another gear. Less than 5/16 from home. Liza Star now opens a 7-length lead now. Extra Effort is second. Bird Map toward the rail. Then We Miss Susie. But inside a quarter of a mile from home, Liza Star building a big-time lead. From the inside, Bird Map on her back, it's Lady Archer. On the far outside, We Miss Susie. 44-1 for the opening half mile. Saez let Liza Star roll in that second quarter, and roll she did as she's 6 in front. Lady Archer closing ground on the outside of Bird Map. She's up into second, but this has been a sharp display of speed from Liza Star. She's a 4-5 winner. Lady Archer made ground on her, but was second ahead of Bird Map third, then Victory Crusade, 110 flat. And they're off. She's second in the 2-path. Ground on her inside. Race. And a quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. Last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch. They're up. Last in, first out, Daddy's Joy sent hard from the outside draw. Toward the rail, it's Charlotte the Brit, Miss Miami between horses. Away in fourth, La Cara Bonita, followed by Follow Me Mom. Wide on the course, an Arch of Fire, 3 better than Song River, and True Heiress is last. Well, she put the pedal to the metal early, did Daddy's Joy, but she also got the front. She leads by 2 as they round the far turn. From Miss Miami in second, La Cara Bonita in between rivals. 3 wide and Follow Me Mom. Song River is a length behind them. Down at the rail goes Charlotte the Brit. 3 wide on the course, an Arch of Fire. Last throughout, True Heiress as they run to the top of the stretch. Daddy's Joy has the lead. Now she'll try to hold it. La Cara Bonita moving into second. Up on the outside, Song River. Loose and charging for Gaffleone with 1/8 of a mile to go. Song River has 2 lengths to make up to get Daddy's Joy, who's in front. Daddy's Joy now by a length, now by a half a length. Here's Song River on the outside. Song River taking aim. Song River to the top. Song River in front. Daddy's Joy was second. Up for a third was Charlotte the Brit. Then La Cara Bonita, 55 and 4. Runners away. Lacking clear room early was the favorite Happy Champ. He shuffles to last momentarily. Going out for the early advantage is Thirsty's Pride with Young Flint alongside. Now here's Racetrack for Happy Champ, and here he comes on through. Down at the rail, it's Unimpeached, racing ahead of True Identity, and Quinto Sol is last. Out of the chute, onto the main track, Happy Champ up to engage Young Flint for the lead. They're a length and a half better than Thirsty's Pride. At the rail and Unimpeached, 2.5 to Quinto Sol, just ahead of True Identity. The quarter complete in 23 and 3. 5/8 left to run. Miguel Vasquez trying to harness the speed of Happy Champ. He leads a half a length. Young Flint is second. Long shot Unimpeached is now moved to a clear third, working 4 or 5 ahead of Thirsty's Pride, who's back to fourth. Then Quinto Sol and True Identity. Inside half a mile from home, the opening half mile picked up here, 46 seconds flat, as Happy Champ hasn't shaken free from Young Flint yet. These two have shaken free from everybody else, though, as Unimpeached is left in the rearview mirror, better than double digits behind, followed by Quinto Sol, who tries to pick up a slice. But at the top of the stretch, the top two have isolated themselves, and Happy Champ begins to get away. Quarter of a mile left to get. Happy Champ widens on a 3-length lead now. Young Flint has done everything he can. Now he needs to hold second over Quinto Sol, who rolls up to take third. Unimpeached is back to fourth after 3 quarters in 10 and 4. Happy Champ is long gone. Happy Champ for Paradise Farms and Peter Walder. They can take a knee and run out the clock. Happy Champ is 3 to 5, and he's long gone. Happy Champ, the son of a run happy. He's in front. Young Flint does hold second. Quinto Sol finished third. Then Unimpeached and True Identity.
And that wraps up Friday's action. Got a nice racing all weekend long. On Saturday, a 12-race card, and one of those races, the Grade 3 Royal Delta. Our first race post 12:10 p.m. You got to make sure you join us on the First Bet app, expressbet.com. Of course, you can stream the races live at gulfstreampark.com. Good night, good luck, and stay safe.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day, hit the hay. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.